So this is the centrifugal reciprocating pump test rig. We are going to perform the experiment on the performance evaluation of the reciprocating pump test rig. So just like in the centrifugal pump, we have obtained the efficiency of the centrifugal pump. Same in this practical also, we have to obtain the efficiency of the reciprocating pump. Here the water is compressed by means of a piston and cylinder device, and the mechanical energy is converted into the pressure energy, and that pressure energy is required to lift the water to a certain height. So before starting with the practical, let us see the construction of the apparatus what is present. First of all, you can see here, this is a dimmer with the help of which we can increase the speed of the reciprocating pump. This is the, what we can say, our energy meter, with the help of which we can measure the input power consumption by measuring the temp-blinks of the energy meter. You can see here, this is a motor which is connected to the reciprocating pump. This is your reciprocating pump, where the water is compressed in a piston and cylinder arrangement and the pressure is increased in case of the reciprocating pump. This is, you can see, this is a suction line of the pump. This is suction line of the pump. This is the suction gauge. This is the suction gauge. You can see suction gauge from where we can measure the suction pressure. This is the discharge gauge from where we can measure the discharge pressure. By measuring the suction pressure and by measuring the discharge pressure, we will be able to obtain the suction head and the discharge head, and we will be able to obtain total static head, which is the addition of the suction and the delivery head. This is the tank from where the water is collected. In this tank, we will be able to measure the discharge by measuring the height rise of 5 centimeter and by noting down the time. So you can see the scale here. This is a scale in which we will be able to measure the height rise of 5 centimeter, 10 centimeter, and we will be able to measure a time by means of a stopwatch, so that we can able to obtain the value of discharge by using the formula discharge equals to area into height rise upon time. So you will get volume upon time, that is nothing but meter cube per second. That is the value of the discharge. So this is just a construction of the pump or the setup that we are having. So in the next practical, when we are going to perform, what are the readings is required we have to measure. The first reading that you have to take into the observation table is the energy meter reading, because with the help of this energy meter reading, you will be able to measure the input power to the energy meter, and we can measure the input power of the motor. The next output component is the water power, that is nothing but rho g QH upon 1000. That is the water power component. For that we require this reading suction head, discharge head, and at the same time we will have to measure the height rise of this tank so as to calculate the value of the discharge. So in all, we have to measure the first reading, time for the energy meter, time for the height rise, what is the suction pressure, what is the discharge pressure, and at the end we have to measure the RPM by means of tachometer of this reciprocating pump. So we have to measure how many readings? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th reading is the RPM. So we have to measure the 5 reading. In the next video we will see the performance of this reciprocating pump. Thank you.